And here we go. We got first ride for Adin, this looks like.
Yeah, Adin MAsencamp, a South African, big, powerful, heavy-footed surfer, Rich.
Yeah, he's got shades of, I guess, Geordie's heritage in pedigree in here as well. Just the way he attacks the wave, really uses that rail exceptionally well. Great timing on this wave. I love that wrap. That was so good. Throwing an absolute ton of spray. Gets a little tail release on that third turn. Onto the inside. Finishes strong again. Kicking the tail out a little bit harder.
Yeah, even though there was a bobble in this wave, he still put together like 3 or 4 really strong turns. So it's going to be interesting to see where the judges go with this one, because that was probably the biggest wave I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, and we saw some clean, smooth, refined surfing from Hirojo on that last heat, but this was finished too. Full manpower.
Yeah. A veteran in the way of Silvana Lima. In the glare here, it looks like Silvana on the replay with this first wave, Bugs.
Yeah, Silvana's really picked a good one here. Peeling off down the line, and this Brazilian veteran is just going to town on this opening ride. Pupo, solid start.
Feels like, and it looks like, excellent surfing to start off with the veteran in this matchup.
When you slow it down, you can see just how much pizzazz he has in his surfing. So much, so many different moves. He's versatile, the variety's there, the speed, the power, the flow, and that is how you surf Snapper Rocks.
The second day that we've been able to get heats underway, and during the break, old Buckets Bisso is back to his old tricks.
Oh, wow.
Clean combo, plenty of punch and power, and an excellent number for his efforts.
Yeah, and deemed every point, because that's probably one of the best waves of the morning. So compressed. And look at it, he's just putting that board at 12 o'clock every time. And then this finish turn, really tricky end turn. As we see Sammy Pupa off the top of the point here, he's having an absolute field day. 7.07 on his last ride, and he's off to another cracker here. 2 searing turns. And he smashes the finish.
And great style as well, but hasn't this guy here, Rio Waida, he has made an incredible name for himself over the last, 12 to 24 months. Just took the Challenger Series by storm last year, and has really started to find his feet, developing his surfing.
Because they're both well within striking distance at the moment as Rio makes his move. Already has an excellent score on the board. So much speed here to use on this first turn, and he uses it beautifully. Slicing through that first section, clean rails as he hammers the pocket for a third time now. Driving up into it once again, putting a bit more into that second last turn, setting the fins free. Incomplete on the final maneuver, but I don't think it'll matter. He's going to bank a big one.
She's going to look really good.
Well, here's a bigger wave, and it's going to be Ellie Harrison tapping into it. Beautiful carve to get started. Really drew that turn out nicely. Took it from the top of the wall right down through the bowl, and has added a couple of extras here too. The wave's starting to fade for a moment, but it looks like it's going to reconnect with this sandbar for a final hit. And Ellie gives it a good whack. 18 and a half minutes to go. A lot of points in that first move, Rich.
What a start. That was very mature surfing from the youngster.
Coming back to live action here. And Francisca Veselko, Kika, on a beautiful wall here at Snapper. Continuing through there, and that could be the comeback wave for our reigning world junior champ. She's up against Amaru Suzuki, Tessa Thyssen, and Sally Fitzgibbons, who is holding the lead at the moment. Kaipo along with Rabbit Bartholomew on the call. This happened right here. This is when excellent.
Yeah, Alyssa Spencer just on her back end, just showing how it's done. Very well coordinated ride. Only 3 maneuvers, but super well connected. The timing was exquisite. Sort of warming up on the beach, and tell you what, she was ready to surf this final turn here, Kaipo. Look how vertical she gets. Perfect timing.
8 minutes and 30 seconds, and we are enjoying this view from our Gold Coast flight cam, flying high over the Super Bank here. Here's our heat leader, Alyssa Spencer. We're just going to enjoy this ride. A couple of taps off the top, still looking super composed, and really, really good technique on the backhand for Spencer.
Yeah, he's looking a lot more confident on his equipment today. And Edgard, again, he's been on a roll here, Bugs.
Oh, he's come out of the gates flying, Edgard. This way, let's see what he can come up with here, because I'll tell you what, he's going to fly away.
Are you kidding me? Sammy behind Jack.
Yeah, man, it's just so crazy how fast he is. Look at this, and you're just kind of expecting fireworks almost every turn, kind of holding your breath. But he is just so fluid with his movements, and it's crazy how light-footed he can be and shuffle back between power surfing and, you know, really light surf. That was awesome. Oh, he just teed off. So he's definitely on his way to an excellent score, that's for sure, and some lactic acid build-up.
Finishes on his feet. Behind him, Crosby, Colapinto. Big assault on the pocket here. Throws that tail. He's going to hang on for the finish. I mean, the wave rolled off without him. But that's a very committed turn.
Well, that's what veterans do, right? So it looks like she's going to make the paddle out ahead of Sierra Kerr. We'll see what the priority judge says in the judge's tower. Sierra's not going to wait. She's going to take this one wide.
Well, that's what Groms do.
Here she goes. Down the line. Goes for the air. Pops a little wheelie air. No problem. Clears that section. Some release on that turn. Back up into the lip one more time. Throwing the tail. Throws the tail again. Talk about next gen.
And here comes a local runaround. The 8-time world champion at a home break at Snapper Rocks. And streaking down the line. Now she's cutting loose. Yeah.
Well, that should get her out of the combination. Steph Gilmore. Flowing. Carving. Beautiful wave. Floats off the top here. Gilmore on a comeback. Snaps one more time. Bonus section in front of Steph Gilmore. And multiple maneuvers down the line. Steph Gilmore answering the challenge of Sierra Kerr. Just cruising here. Tucks it to the barrel to finish.
Oh, wow. What an amazing finish. Josh Kerr, given the acclamation of the greatest of all times. And
oh, wow.
Flowing as Sarah's surfing is, she needs to find extra gears. Sophie's moving at a great pace at the moment, and that's the gear that she needed. There's that bigger turn. That's a great start to this ride. If she can continue to hammer this one down the line, she's on her way to another solid score. She just dropped a 7 on a previous wave, and I don't think I've ever seen her unload on a section like that. She's going to do some great surfing, but, you know, she really put it all on the line on that first move. Absolute gamble there for Vahine, and now she's maybe going to get the payoff of letting that ride go, because if Francisca Veselko was on this one, there's a really good chance she turns into 6.35. Vahine's going to want to make it count. It looks like there is another line behind this one. This is a 2-wave set. Francisca is going to capitalise on the next one, but Vahine's not taking any chances. She's in attack mode. She wants to make sure of it here with a good finish. Little wobbly there, but recovers well.
and said, hey, you know, don't just put 30 years of sand on our beach at Snapper.
And then that sand makes beautiful right-hand peelers, just like we're seeing Sawyer Lindblad tee off on here. She's leading the heat, and her backup's a 4.5. I'm saying that she improved upon that.
Oh, yeah.
By a few numbers.
You know, so I'm just going to keep paying attention, and hopefully I'm going to do the right decision in my heat.
Good luck, Jaddy. Thanks for your time. Thanks, Kibes.
There we go, with Luana Silva flying down the line. Nice hack off the top for the surfer from the North Shore of Oahu. And Silva looking sharp here. Clears the section. Continues on. Float to finish. No problem for Luana Silva. And representing the Brazilian flag. That probably makes Jazz and Andre smile as well.
Wow. I mean, that is just stamping some authority on the wave here at Snapper Rocks.
Out there just begging for an opportunity for more. Sammy Pupo having a look at this one. Late takeoff. and really
This wave
just
might
take it.
barrel.
Oh, it might go, and it is. And Sammy arrives at that first section right on time. Rides the roof of the wave through the second move, digs in on the layback snap, throws the tail, spins it into reverse.
And then I remember watching, here we go, back to live action. Let's go.
Couzinet is going to use his priority on this one. He's waited for some time to catch this second ride, and he's making it count. A couple of big turns to kick this one off. Nice steep wall standing up here. This is a guy with a lot of leverage, and he's put it to good use here. He knows it's good. Major turns.
So this is Michael Rodriguez here.
This is a nice looking wave.
Very good looking wave. Beautiful layback snap to start. Lovely carving slash to back it up with. Vertical turn in the lip there. Amazing variety in the first 3 turns and a big finish. Michael outside now. That looked like a beautiful first turn and a bigger second. Bringing it down the line with a beautiful down carve and snap to finish.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks like he's just ridden his best 2 waves in the last 2 rides.
And as a result, this heat is still wide open, and there is a place in the final against India Robinson up for grabs as Sawyer takes one down the line. A stronger start on this wave. Plenty of water coming out of the pocket here as she unloads a series of backhand hits. Can she get the finish? Wow. She does.
Yeah,